The UK and France say Oman has agreed to work with them to make sure the Strait of Hormuz remains open. The joint statement comes as commercial shipping in the strait shows signs of recovery, but still hasn't returned to pre-war levels. Before the memorandum of understanding was signed by Washington and Tehran, the U.S. Navy helped guide ships through the strait using what's known as the Southern Corridor. It's closer to the Omani coast and south of the areas believed to contain Iranian naval mines. Many vessels traveled at night with their automatic identification systems switched off to avoid detection by Iran. But in recent days, more ships are now passing through the strait with their trackers turned back on. Alex Al-Firaz Shears is a defense analyst and former researcher at the International Center for the Study of Radicalization at King's College in London. He says the increase in the number of vessels passing through the strait is a step in the right direction.
Global powers are realizing that because there is a new status quo and a new paradigm emerging over the Strait of Hormuz and in the region more broadly, that ultimately sort of business does have to carry on. And that's because countries, certainly in the global south and places like Southeast Asia, for example, are heavily reliant on the free movement, the navigation, the free passage of ships in the Strait of Hormuz. And so they're trying to find a way to adapt, at least in a fashion that's sort of resembling hedging, let's say, to adapt to this new reality and to try and find a way to get commerce, global commerce, and the global economy back on its feet after what's been going on. But I should say, as sort of a cautionary note, I don't think that this is particularly tenable or sustainable, simply because unless there is a permanent resolution in the conflict between the United States and Iran, where the status of the Strait of Hormuz is firmly resolved, then the issue of the Strait of Hormuz becoming part of leverage will return. And all that Iran has to do to hold the global economy hostage and essentially to backslide into a situation whereby ships are no longer passing is to just threaten to make the strait dangerous.